Organizational destruction. Wave blast. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm not trying to make that a catchphrase. For some reason I keep saying it. Anyways. Oh, well, Mike, Fox and Nito. They gave him a box. This was Quest by. No, Star was the Wolves of Viva review. And, this episode is pretty awesome. There's a lot more darker in this episode, in this season than I think there is in season 2. And a lot more funnier jokes that I like. But, basically, Star and Marco are both in the bathroom getting ready for the day, I guess. And Star's room is a complete other mess. She uses magic for all of this. Her side of the bathroom. And Marco's vacuuming some of it up and says, "You need to get organized." And Star goes, "Nah, I'm fine. I have my system. My mess is over here." That's pretty much it. Which, that's kind of how I organize things sometimes. But anyways, fudge. But yeah, Star's wand then suddenly starts to die. She looks inside, she opens up the hood of the wand and sees the little pony, which I didn't notice before that it has a heart on its chest, but while it's slowly dying, the heart is kind of broken. I didn't notice that before. But and Star says, "Oh no, my wand's dying, and if a wand dies and isn't recharged with its charger, it'll die forever." And so Star what is it? Star says that she needs to get a new charger because she can't find her old one. And Marco then goes, "Okay, well, where do we get one?" And he goes, "I know." Then they appeared at Quest Buy, where apparently people buy their booby traps. Like, it's basically Best Buy. It's basically Walmart, or Sam's Club, but has all these magical things, booby traps, magical charges for different things, like a black hole at some points. It's an awesome place. But apparently people can go mad trying to figure out how to get from one place to another where one thing is. And you see a goblin get mad and say, "I found it!" Runs into a wall. But while this is all going on, Ludo's there with his team trying to find a beak trimmer. They see Star and Ludo face off for a second where they're about to fight. But Star's wand doesn't work, throws stuff at him, and basically runs away. And basically the episode is them being chased through this place as they're also trying to find their way to the charging station, where all the charges are. So they're pretty funny when there's like a sphinx, and there's just Sphinx trying to tell a riddle for them to pass through, that they have the answer to pass through, but they just Google the answers like, "It's this." And honestly, that could probably be kind of for like video games now, kind of, because you can go like, "Okay, there's a secret entrance here, and I have to solve this riddle." Just Google that. Though I will say right now, I'd only do that if it's like completely and utterly stumps me. Like what is it? In Dishonored 2, there's a riddle to get inside this mansion, and you can actually solve that thing and skip the entire level basically. And I actually did solve it and beat the entire level. I actually solved the freaking riddle. It was hard, but it was awesome. And like that's always freaking epic. But I'm gonna get a little bit off topic. But then I did go back and finish the level and then go through the door because I wanted to play the game. But so basically Star and Marco, they end up right back where they were, and then that's when they find Ludo, and they basically have to make a dash for it, going through like these elevator stuff. Marco finding ways, like he's saying, "I'm gonna use organization to figure out where to go." Looks at the map and goes, "Okay, we have to go this way." Which, if the lesson of this is supposed to be organized, if there is a lesson in this, if the lesson was to be organized, they really didn't explain all that well. It was more just less. Marco looks at a map and says he's using organization. He goes, "It's over here." That's about it. There's no real show of like you should be organized or anything. But unless they're making fun of organization stuff like that, like thing that say you should be organized. I don't know. But so Star and Marco have to at one point get stuck on a booby trap. a booby trap room with all these, where you buy booby traps and like the monsters are coming after them. They're like docking and dodging and going under all these like platforms and these cliches of like temple traps as the monsters just get the crap kicked out of them from them. And when they finally do find the charging room, Marco's using organization to try to find the right charger while Star is fighting off the monsters. Which, there's a one weird part where like Star's cornered by the chicken and like a alligator goblin thing, and then a woman lady goblin, a man lady goblin, I think, I don't know. Okay, a lady goblin with a very deep voice goes, "Looks like Mama's gonna have pork chops with dinner," and grabs one of the monsters and walks away. I'm just like, if you enter this store, can you just automatically be bought? Is that how this store works? It's kind of effed up. Like, is it just like, it's like, first come, first serve, but also first come might be taken for serve? I don't really know what I just said. But also, Lobster Monster, who gets the one at one point later on, finds the beak trimmer and goes, "Boss, I got the beak trimmer! Boss, I got the beak trimmer!" And Marco drops a black hole charger, which opens up and sucks him in. You just hear Lobster Claw screaming for his life, mind you. Ah! But of course he gets out, apparently. Unless they replace him with another Lobster Claw man. But, so Star... I'm scratching my leg. So Star... Then Marco finds the charger and goes, "Star, I found the charger!" And Star's... After finding out that they were using a numerical system, it was so easy to find. Star just pops up out there and, "Give me the charger!" Because Marco's like way up top. Uses the charger. They come down, about to put it in. Ludo grabs the wand and goes, "Haha! Now I can destroy you, Princess! Destroying blast! Spinny roundy death beam! Why is it spinny roundy death beam? Why is this working?" And then Star just kicks him, grabs the wand, and puts the charger in. Little unicorn starts running all happily, and then goes, "Exit blast!" Shoots the blast. Her and Marco fly away, and the sloth, because this place is entirely run by sloths, who don't really care about their work, I guess. I don't know. But the sloth, but she uses an attack, and then I think she uses the exit beam, where she just shoots a beam that has an exit sign on it, which I guess sends her to the exit. And the sloth people go, "Well, who's gonna pay for all this?" And Star goes, my arch nemesis will pay for it. He kind of owes me." I'm like, that's so effed up, but it's so good. And like, that's something I see. So like, your arch nemesis, yeah, you would probably do something like that. Like, yeah, he'll crack the bill. Actually, that kind of reminds me of Shaman King, where Hao invites Yo to a cafe, and Yo then has to pay for everything as Hao leaves. FYI, Shaman King, one of my favorite mangas, and Hao, one of my favorite villains. He's not even really a villain, kind of, but he's like one of my favorite characters in there. Him, Yo, Hao, Hannah, and Johan. But flowers for the last two. Actually, I love all the characters. I love all the characters in Shaman King. But anyways, off topic again. So this episode is awesome, and also everything's destroyed. And the sloth guy goes up to Ludo and goes, "So you're gonna pay for all this?" And Ludo goes, "Looks like I left my wallet in my other beak," or something like that. And then the sloth guy suddenly turns rabbit and goes, like so jaguar. And then Star and Marco end up in the bathroom, which again, this is one of my favorite jokes. He's like, "Star, see, this is why you have to be organized. You know, that's rude here on Earth. Telling someone to shush," and he goes, yeah, it's rude on Muni too. Shut up." I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that smart mouth remark. Smart mouth comments I extremely love, just because they're actually kind of smart jokes, where it's just like, yeah, it's kind of rude, but yeah, it's rude there too. He goes, "Look," and sees Marco's vacuum floating, which I wonder if you watch back when he was vacuuming, if you see it get sucked in there. But you see his little mini vacuum floating. Marco then goes, opens the vacuum, and Star opens the vacuum, and it's Star's old charger. And Marco's like, "Well, I guess you got two chargers now." And Star goes, "Nah, I only need one. Here, you can have the other one. Now you have a floating vacuum. Now we're both cool." And Star and Marco leave. I've heard something happens to Marco. I think it sucks his hair or something. I can't remember. And then the end of episode, something happened with the vacuum, I think. But the episode was awesome. I love it. Though I kind of hope that charger thing comes back later on. Well, Marco Howell has a wand charger, now that I think about it. So if Marco does become the wielder of Toffee's wand, even though Toffee is forming around the wand itself, if Marco becomes the wielder of the second half of the wand, he may use that charger to, like, amplify it, or if anything, charge it to where it takes on a full form. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if that was the case, and, like, that's why that happened, just to save up for later on then. But it's really good. This episode was awesome, of course. Season 1, pretty good episode. This talks a little bit more, at least, how the wand kind of works. Even though, again, how the wand works is so confusing even of itself. But I guess I can kind of figure out how it works a little bit. I might make a video on that too. But like, I already made a video of how I thought it could work. Maybe, like, now I could do a better one on that. But yeah, the wand, it's kind of confusing on how it works in and of itself. There's probably, like, different compartments of it, I guess. But yeah, I have no idea. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I wonder if depending on the horse that's inside of it, if it has different powers alone. Or that's one of the main reasons why it changed later on. I don't know. Either way, this is a good episode. Definitely check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out videos that I've done, click the link in the description below. Subscription buttons, or links around my face, and subscription buttons are right over there. Is there anything else on my thing? Anyways, but it was really awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and hear that? That's being rude on Muni and Earth. I don't know if I should be being rude to the people who watch my videos. Probably not. See ya!